Great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him, but with a young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Back to you.
All right, Holly. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense that has the first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We had a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Lopez from the gun on third down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert third and long to keep it going. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have the answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athletic. And just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Hands it off. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Makes the grab, it's Keller. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. That ball came out a little late, and it was almost picked off. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Dukes! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And he puts through the extra point. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Here's Lopez to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Lopez to pass. Oh, they're after him. This time it's complete. At the 45 on its way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Under fire. Quarterback got it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. And the shot that clears have it in scoring position on first and goal. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback may change this route. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for the offense. Lopez fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! Fitted in the window for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The lone back's got it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Dukes have a lot of options on second and inches. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll keep it on second down. Finding some room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. As we get a look at the stats, they've got a first down here to open the period. This time he wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Johns. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Keller. Lowers those pads. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, James Madison. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pocket breaking down. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Finds his man. It's Collins. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Motion from the wideout. The running back has it. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Makes the grab. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Down the seam. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the ground with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Got his man downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Got it in the middle, it's Collins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Dukes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it from the gun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Breaks into the open. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Escapes the pressure to his right. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, James Madison. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense breaks the tie.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They didn't even let that one get started as they stuff things up in the middle and the clock winds down here late in the second quarter. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot. Turning it on! He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Dukes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The shot that clears, trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 2nd down coming up. Throwing, Lopez. He fires a bullet to the right. And that one's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the shot to clears are flying down the field. The give out of the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Bringing the heat. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's Lopez to throw. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Lopez to pass. Here's the pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Shanta clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run in the red zone. And he's in! Touchdown! Shanta clear!
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Dukes can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the single back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Keller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, what a move to get room. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Dukes. They move on top here in the 4th. The Dukes answer right back with a touchdown.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Lopez. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Lopez wants to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Looking down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hidden yards are huge in football. You see it right here. This isn't going to go in the stats column for offense, but it sets the offense up now in scoring position, puts them in a great position to succeed.
And this has been a bit of the story of this game. Is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And things have tightened up. It's a 3-point game.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. So the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Barber. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. He got it. The final grains of sand were about to disappear from the hourglass, and just in the nick of time, they tie it up. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. These corners going to give these receivers some space. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. This time he wants to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Keller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! They strike. Here in overtime, the all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Dropping back, it's Barber. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The shot that clears are in the red zone. To the air on 1st down. Now rolling to the left. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. 3rd and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. It always comes down to a few key